Vietnam, our second tour of duty. We spent the first 4 days in the collective insanity of what they call Hanoi. And yes, this is actually how you're supposed to cross the road using zebra crossings. 9 times out of 10, you won't get run over. Good enough for me. And this is how they drive. You wouldn't necessarily want to be a driving instructor here. You don't even want to be a pedestrian, to tell you the truth. And in this city, perfectly acceptable to sit 1.5 feet drinking a beer from a moving train. Considered normal. Well, not for me, to tell you the truth. But this video is not about Hanoi. This video is about Ha Giang, the Ha Giang Loop in particular. So I won't tell you how we got from Hanoi to Ha Giang. That's a story for another day. So let's get straight to Ha Giang. A beautiful wee city that very few tourists actually visit. Most of them just go there, rent a scooter and do the loop. We actually spent a bit more time travelling around the city before we did the loop. And we much enjoyed it. Much to see, many tempos, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kids. Kids everywhere. It's going to be a recurring theme in this video and several others about the loop. I'm not sure what the kids were training for. Something to do with Ho Chi Minh's birthday, I strongly suspect. Good on them. A lot of the kids are dressed up in the ethnic minority costumes. Apparently there's about 50 different ethnic minorities in Vietnam, and a lot of them are in the north. But like most people, I came here to ride the Ha Giang Loop on a little 110cc Honda, a mighty beast. Try and see if I can keep it under control. Now, if there's two things that Vietnam is known for, it's a really nasty war and rice paddies and rice terraces. And it didn't take us long to find the rice terraces. They are everywhere and they are beautiful. They haven't changed for hundreds of years, except for the fact that almost all the peasants these days are on mobile phones constantly. The difference being that at least in northeast Vietnam you get a good phone signal, unlike the northeast of Scotland. There's no set route to the Ha Giang Loop. There's several possible loops, inside and outside each other. I did the big one, and I did it anti-clockwise against the prevailing tourists. It starts off by following the Gam River. That's not how it's pronounced, but I don't know how to pronounce it. The river starts off in China and flows through Vietnam, and according to some people, slightly radioactive. So don't drink it. So on the first day, we're heading to Mio Vac. The road surface went from quite good to what road surface? All part of the fun. To be fair, only a little bit of the road surface was as bad as this. And we're here for an adventure anyway, right? So, no problemo. And these guys are dredging the river for scallop type things. Radioactive scallops, perhaps. And this is my little buddy out with her grandpa. And apparently, her name is Chip. Don't know how she got that name. And after riding the Honda, most of the day, we get to Mio Vac, where we stay for the night. Turns out in Vietnam, the school run is a lot like ours, except the parents turn up on scooters instead of Chelsea tractors. Also, lucky me, stumbled across a place that did dog hot pot. I wasn't really that hungry, right? So I gave it a miss, but I did find a hotel well within my budget. although they may be skimped on the mattress. So here's another few photos I took during the day. Now I'm going to start working on the video for day number 2 and day number 3. If you've liked the video so far, do please like it and do please subscribe. Hopefully we'll see each other again soon.